Hello, travelers. Warning, warning, warning. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Don't know why I did that. We do things a little bit differently around here. I put this all person bulletin at the start of every single new series that I start, which is that reaction channel, right? If you're familiar with me or my content, you already know the whole rigmarole here. If you're not and you're just stumbling across me as a reactor on the YouTubes. If you want to watch Dark in all its full HD, potentially 4K, wondrous glory with unadulterated footage, no pausing or, potentially annoying nerdy interruptions from yours truly, I tell you what, you can go to netflix.com and you can watch the whole ding dang diddly thing yourself. You can go on to Twitch and watch XQC or whoever. Just let the episode play as they sit there and they go, oh yeah, it's pretty interesting, isn't it? As the normies would say, it's not meant to be a market substitute. So while I still am going to allow the show to be paced as well as I can be, I'm still fully intend on like letting this all sink in and enjoying this whole thing. What we do on this channel, because as I always say, cinema saved my life, period, for a majority of reasons I'm sure I've gone into in other reaction videos. I love movies, television, film, also video games and such, but I love all this stuff. And what I love to do is appreciate the good stuff, which means there'll be a lot of pausing, there'll be a lot of note taking. Yes, I do. I got my pen and journal at the ready. New page has been started. I take notes, I go through, I try theory craft, we pause, we analyze and like potentially deconstruct or go into characters, what's going on in the story, talk about just like commentate on it, but also discuss it and just admire it overall. So I'm just giving you a fair warning. That's what we do on here. So a lot of this is going to be discussion based and maybe tangentially related topics and whatnot. But I love movies and television, and this one has won the current popular vote. After I watched Succession, I put a call out to the people on my channel. Thank you for the people on my channel. And I said, what shows do you want me to watch next? And out of all the shows, the top three most like listed, out of the whole tally, were Severance, Dark, and Mr. Robot. Took a poll. Severance won. We've watched Severance season 1, and season 2 is coming out in just a little over a month from now. And Dark is up there. So I still plan 100% on watching Mr. Robot on this channel. Don't get it twisted. Like, we will be watching Mr. Robot. We're gonna watch Dark right now. Also took a poll on my channel whether we want subbed or dubbed. Subbed one for this, and to be honest, I prefer subbed myself. I've heard about the show since it came out, and like surprisingly enough, I remember years and years and years ago I started watching it and I was distracted while watching it. So all I know is there's a kid in a yellow raincoat, there's something in the forest, and there's something about time travel, I believe, but that's it. Like, I retained nothing. And I only watched the first maybe episode or two years ago. None of it stuck in this old noggin. I'm very excited. There are 3 seasons of this show. I plan on going through all of it. As usual, if you don't know this already and you want to support the channel or you want early access, patreon.com/MovieMan101. It is way easier for me to upload content over there, like quicker anyhow. If you're a member of the Patreon at the basic like $5 tier, you basically get up to a week plus early access to all the content, all the reaction content that I make. Episode 2 should already be available on Patreon. Otherwise, just you being here is more than enough. I appreciate the love, the support. Subscribing is free. Liking, commenting, telling me if I'm right or wrong. I love the conversation. Without further ado, let me make sure my settings are correct. We have episode 1, Secrets. This is a MovieMan first on here. English subtitles, yes. Audio, German original, please. It might be a little bit harder to edit this on YouTube. I think I'm going to be in luck because it is a darker, like literally, it's a visually darker show, which makes the transparency with the video and all this, it would combine with whatever shirts I wear, makes it a little bit easier to edit and upload those. So Patreon will be no problem. You get the full HD episode to accompany with my reactions. But on YouTube, I will do my best. I'm very curious to see. This is a MovieMan first, in that this is the first like foreign series I've ever done a reaction to on my channel, so I'm curious to see how a foreign series will do on here. Don't get it twisted. I love, love, love foreign film and television. There's a wonderful quote by the director of Parasite, basically, when he won at the like American Oscars, and he was saying if you can get over that little
자막, 서브타이틀의 장벽도 아니죠. 한 1인치 정도 되는 그 장벽을 뛰어넘으면 여러분들이 훨씬 더 많은 영화를 즐길 수 있습니다.
Once you overcome the 1-inch tall barrier of subtitles, you will be introduced to so many more amazing films.
And I agree, whether I'm discovering like, French film, French new wave back in the day, Japanese directors like Kurosawa, or like Bong Joon-ho, other ones like Alejandro Iñárritu, losing track of the plot here. Fair warning ahead of time, I overanalyze the shit out of everything, so the distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. Albert Einstein. So yeah, definitely time travel elements.
Wir vertrauen darauf, dass die Zeit linear verläuft. Dass sie auf ewig gleichförmig voranschreitet. Bis in die Unendlichkeit.
Got a military bunker here.
Aber die Unterscheidung von Vergangenheit, Gegenwart und Zukunft
Young and old versions of our characters.
Illusion. Gestern, heute, morgen folgen nicht aufeinander. Sie sind in einem ewigen Kreis miteinander verbunden.
The Doctor Who School of Time.
Alles ist miteinander verbunden.
Time perception. Everything's connected. Time is not linear, it's an endless circle. Someone has a bunker set up. So someone has a bunker set up with a bunch of military gear and armaments, and they're tracking these people, the younger versions of themselves versus the older, and I'd assume current versions of themselves as well. As we're waxing philosophically, we get hit with an Albert Einstein quote about time and relativity and such.
People assume that time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but actually, from a non-linear, non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
I can tell. June 21st, 2019. Okay. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna like the music in this show too. You the fellow with the bunker there, buddy? You got an old house. Oh, about to take himself out. He wrote a note. He has the gait of a condemned man, and you're getting a stool to the center of the room. Delightful, delightful way to open. I can't make much sense of his drawings. He's of all the ways to do it too, like... Yeah, there's no guarantee. It's not open before November 4th, 1013. November 4th, 1013. Oddly specific time. This is his son? The implication in editing is that that was a dream. Okay. Sorry, what are you taking? Something about insomnia or night terrors, if I had to guess. He's taking amitriptyline forte. Oh, it just says right there, antidepressant. What is amitriptyline forte taken for? It can be prescribed to someone who has arthritis and other related conditions such as fibromyalgia and back pain. So that's interesting because it says amitriptyline as a baseline is commonly used to treat depression. This is a cursory Google search, by the way. Oh, but it might also be used for other conditions. Maybe not. I mean, he seems like he's upset, but also if there's specifically the forte in there, it could also be used for like pain in general. So it's either depression or pain. Like, I can never dry swallow pills. I don't know what it is. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, I love the way they got it shot where it's like the symmetrical like reflections here. Which again, we're leaning heavily into the idea of there being reflections in time, basically, between what I assume to be the past and present. Like there's just this like symmetry to it all. And if I read that picture correctly, it's literally this kid's father looks like just hung himself in a random kind of dilapidated house somewhere. But at the same time, it looked like it was a dream. So I don't know for sure, but... Now, normally I might skip the credits, but I definitely want to see the credits for the first time, so... Ooh, cool. Night roads, bodies being dragged. We're exploring caves. Are we getting like Mission Impossible previews of the season? There's that bunker we saw before. Love this. I fully expect to see more symbolism in like reflections of things. Maybe it's the idea of like history that repeats itself. Dark. I'm here for it. Very cool. And I do love some sci-fi. If you watched my reaction to Severance, season 1, Secrets, episode 1, I cream my jeans every time that like I have like sci-fi to analyze and concepts. Yeah, we're back to November 4th, 2019. Wait. This is the house. This is the house. So wait. So June 21st, 2019, we were at the house, and that's when the note was left. And the note said, "Do not open until November 4th at 10:13 p.m." I assume the same year, question mark. Okay, so that was in the past, and this is current. So time has passed since his father hung himself for unknown reasons. The music, though. We're opening up a Tim Burton movie right now. Actually, no, with the gangliness of it, it's more like Mad God soundtrack, honestly.
Mama.
Translates in all languages. Mama. He's 16. All these, we're gonna see a lot of impressive jawlines in this show.
Kommst du heute Abend zur Versammlung?
Ich weiß nicht. Katharina ist da.
Und ich bin da.
So this is stepdad? Question mark. Ulrich. Okay. If it's the same year, what, June, July, August, September, October, November, it's almost half a year. Makes sense. You gotta move on with your life. Your hubby would want you to. I would hope. So the only name we have so far is Ulrich. Ulrich? By the way, feel free, please correct me in the comments regarding my, aside from like a painfully offensive German accent, I'm not familiar with German, aside from like sprechen Sie Deutsch, just I speak in German. So if I mispronounce any names, please feel free to correct me, let me know proper pronunciation, and I'll do my best to abide in respect and such. But he's going out through the window, isn't he? Like, is he a secret? Which would make sense if it's still a sensitive topic for the kid. Technically, it has only been 5 months. Wait, who else was in the photo that's been ripped out, though? So that's her. So who... Huh? There's 4 people. Who is she? Is that the mother-in-law? Is that a sister? The older woman was ripped out of the photo. Imagine being a grown-ass adult and like sneaking in and out of someone's house like that. I suppose plenty of people do it. Okay, so you are Yellow Jacket Kid. Are you the one that goes back in time? In some like Stranger Things time and travel thing? Ah yes, Chernobyl. Missing. Okay, we got a redhead that's missing. Eric sorry, it's kind of partially cut off. Obendorf? I imagine they've made him a pale redhead so that if he comes up again, he will be easily identifiable by the audience. The music is like very... There's a lot of orchestral, a lot of strings involved. Kind of dreamlike in a lot of ways. Wind in Caves. Okay. That's the hole from the poster. Wind in Caves. This is the time travel cave? Sure.
Wie war's für dich? Wie waren die letzten 2 Monate?
Is that a doctor?
Muss nicht drüber reden, wenn du nicht willst.
Therapist?
Ich
How have
einen
you been?
medizinischen Bericht gelesen.
therapy. I read the notes from your therapy sessions. So, all right, if he's in therapy, it's safe to assume, and because it said it on the bottle as well, he's on antidepressants, probably on because his father killed himself. Sorry, unalived himself. I don't know what YouTube will say about that. Young youth is struggling, and this guy is another doctor, or maybe family.
Du hast gut mitgemacht, vor allem in den Gruppensitzungen.
Ich sehe ihn immer noch.
In deinen Träumen?
In the house.
Was glaubst du, warum siehst du
Oh
ihn?
shit, sorry.
Sollten Sie mir das nicht sagen als mein Therapeut?
This is his therapist. Okay.
Nimmst du deine Medikamente?
Ich glaube, dass er mit was sagen will. Oder vielleicht will ich auch nur, dass er mir was sagt.
Was glaubst du, was das sein könnte?
Was ich glaube, was es sein könnte? Warum? Warum er gegangen ist?
Why he
Warum so?
left.
Warum er sich scheiße normal erhängt hat? Warum er kein Wort hinterlassen hat? Nichts, das diese ganze Scheiße erklärt.
The soundtrack, though. Oh my god. It says they're about to be murdered to a sea shanty over here. Why he left, why he hung himself, and didn't say a word. But we saw him leave a letter. So that makes me wonder if Mama Bear is hiding that secret. Whoever first found the body took the letter away and either didn't open it or just like hid away the truth from the son, because we saw him leave a letter that says open on November 4th, which is the date we're at now, by the way. So Grave will out the truth, right? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the letter. It said right after pausing. 10:13 p.m. The older gal. Okay. Ooh. So she took it. Maybe didn't tell anybody, and she's respecting his wishes.
AKW Winden blickt dabei auf eine lange Geschichte zurück. Pläne für die Errichtung des Kernkraftwerks wurden bereits im Jahr 1903.
I'm only going to take all these notes because if there's time travel involved, I feel like there will be no wasted space in terms of chronology, right? My notes are going to be a damn mess.
1950 geschmiedet. Allerdings wurde der Bau erst nach dem
1960
Atomgesetz 1960
construction.
bewilligt. Wird nun aber auch der Meiler Winden 2020 vom Netz gehen müssen.
Taking it off in 2020, so next year from the show start. Did this show actually start in 2019?
Bei betriebenen Kernkraftwerken.
Longest failure-free operation. Okay.
Unless there's secrets to uncover.
Oh, is he going back to his family now?
gesagt, so gehst du nicht in die Schule.
Ein guter Zauberer muss einen Wiedererkennungswert haben.
Umziehen. Dankeschön.
So he has a family and he's
Aua!
kids. Magnus?
Morgen, Mikkel. Huh?
Ulrich has Mikkel and Magnus. They got these names. I don't mean that in a bad way. They're all like cool names, but they're all just like Mikkel, Magnus, Ulrich. It's Ulrich, right? Not Ulrich. I think it's like Ulrich. God, he has a whole family. He's gonna. I'm already judging him. He's gonna leave it all behind. Has he fallen out of love? Is that it? Boy, oh boy. But we're already dealing with some flawed human beings. I'm okay with that.
Kommst du zum Essen, Martha? Lies nicht bei den Jacken.
Aua!
What? Art the clown over here.
Martha,
It's all been a one take, by the way. Martha.
Mikkel, du
Martha is the daughter. So far, it's all pretty diegetic. I like how we're not being forced all this information. We're able to observe all this as the. I love shows like that, by the way. I always talk about it, how I don't really like shows and movies or any like media that spoon feeds you exposition, where it's like, how could you say that to us? You remember what happened to our mother those 5 years ago. Just something like that. We have most names in the family right now. Also, as I already kind of made mention of, I love tracking shots. It's usually indicative of talent in most media that it's utilized in. But this has all been a really cool, like this is all well blocked, really well done tracking shots so far as we go in and out of the living room, around the table. Everybody enters and leaves the frame at different times. I love it.
ziehst dich jetzt um. Letzte Verwarnung.
Also gut, Odini. Ein letzter Trick noch und dann ab in die Schule, ja?
Gut. Dann macht hier eben jeder, was er will.
Damn. Undermine your wife. That's great. Oh. I'm following. This is a trick to it. Is this going to be more symbolism because it's like yellow and the kid with the yellow jacket, and it's going to be like, oh, it's going to go from one place to another place? Oh, but instead it's going to be time travel. Okay. You either palmed it or it's in the...
Wahnsinn. Wie hast du das gemacht?
Papa, die Frage ist nicht wie.
But when?
Frage ist wann.
Ah, is that right? Hey, a good magician lets you know ahead of time he's going to be tricking you. Oh, there's the whole school talking about this kid?
Hey!
Of course, like a sore thumb.
Willkommen zurück im Irrenhaus. War scheiße langweilig hier ohne dich.
I'm sure the entire school's been chattering about him. This might be his first day back from it, but what are they... I don't know if people know about the infidelity, but are they going to literally, look at him weird because his dad, that's kind of messed up. But we're about to see the German public education system at work here.
Hey, was glotzen hier so?
Why? What do you do?
Ich habe jedem erzählt, du warst für 2 Monate auf Schulaustausch in Frankreich und hast Baguette-Verstecken gespielt.
We still haven't gotten his name yet, which I find to be interesting.
Entspann dich. Hast nichts verpasst. Außer die Sache mit Erik.
Erik? Oh, Polizia! Oh, he's an officer? Oh, dude, it's gonna get so complicated.
Geht es doch am Arsch vorbei. Warum macht denn niemand was? Wo ist unser Sohn? Wo ist Erik?
Herr Obendorf, uns ist hier niemand egal. Wir haben 172 Befragungen durchgeführt, haben die Untersuchungen auf Nachbarn und Freunde ausgeweitet. Wir haben den ganzen Wald durchkämmt, die Häuser und Keller der angrenzenden Bewohner durchsucht. 23 Beamte und über 50 Freiwillige suchen seit Tagen nach eurem Sohn. Wir machen unsere Arbeit. Und die machen wir besser, wenn ihr beide euch...
Einen Scheißdreck macht ihr!
Okay. That's a bit much. Like, I have no context, but, you do better then, huh? Like, we're literally spending resources to find this kid. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're known to actually not be doing well, but then again, we talked about this when we started Interview with the Vampire, when Louise's mom was upset at him and blaming him over an unfortunate series of circumstances, and things said in anger, sadness, and sorrow. Try not to take them too much to heart, because in the moment, usually things said in those emotionally charged moments typically aren't I'm not gonna hold any water. They're just said out of fear, sadness, desperation, anger, grief. But they got to put it somewhere, right? And since they can't find their son, and the people that are supposed to help the community aren't finding them, naturally that's going to be the reaction is to, well, we got to blame somebody. And I'm sure there's guilt, and maybe they partially blame themselves. But in this moment, the police are as good of a target as any.
Im Moment können wir auch gar nicht ausschließen, ob überhaupt eine Straftat vorliegt.
Was soll das jetzt heißen?
Dass Erik vielleicht aus freien Stücken gegangen ist. Das hat er doch schon öfter gemacht.
Aber wenn der abgehauen ist, war der immer wieder nach 2 Tagen da. Der hat im Keller geschlafen oder wo auch immer.
13 days? That's not good. It's been almost 2 weeks. This kid is probably not.
Wir finden euren Sohn, versprochen.
Yeah, we'll find the body, maybe. Either this kid's dead or he's time traveled. Oh, dude, that guy's got a eye patch over there. Holy shit. German police, Polizia. They go hard. We're back to the mysterious, noisy hole. Great, great. Mysterious cloaked figure, Winden Caves. Dude, I've already got almost a full page of notes. Hopefully I can make sense of all this. There's the kid, there's Ulrich, there's Ulrich's family. We don't have his wife's name yet, but there's Ulrich, Mikkel, Magnus, Martha. We have the missing kid, Erik Obendorf, who's been missing for almost 2 weeks. I've heard the names Katerina and Erik. Oh, yeah, Erik is in the missing kid. It's got to be the same one. Doing drugs out back behind the school. What a rebel. Uh-oh. Yo, don't bogart that, mein Fräulein.
Franziska?
Magnus?
Solltest du nicht drin bei den Strebern sein?
Sollte der Sohn der Schuldirektorin einen Joint auf dem Schulhof rauchen?
Principal? Ulrich is the principal? I saw him over at the police department, though. I guess it makes sense if he's involved with kids, I suppose. The principal's son. We're calling a town hall.
Wir sind echt was für Spastis, Mann. Sowas gehört abgeschafft.
Whoa. Oh, was she his girlfriend or something at first? Oh boy.
Vielleicht hast du doch was verpasst.
Damn. Damn. They're judging by his reaction. Yo. Was she a homie hopper?
Der Grund, warum ich euch heute Morgen vor dem Unterricht hergebeten habe, ist, weil ich mit euch über etwas Wichtiges sprechen wollte. Über Erik Obendorf. Ich möchte euch sagen, dass wenn ihr Redebedarf habt, ihr Fragen habt oder vielleicht auch, wenn ihr etwas über das Verschwinden von Erik wissen solltet, dass ihr jederzeit zu uns kommen könnt.
Dude, let me guess. Is Erik gonna show back up and he's gonna be somehow an older version of himself? from like just in the future he's gonna just come back? Is that gonna be the big twist here?
In dieser Sache darf es keine Geheimnisse geben.
Jemand, der ihn nach dem Training gesehen hat. Keine Spur, nichts. Als hätte er sich in Luft aufgelöst.
Vielleicht will er einfach nicht gefunden werden.
That seems a little
Das
bit
Geld
like
unterm Bett, sein Handy.
much,
Wenn du abhaust, nimmst es doch mit.
Manchmal will man ihm einfach weg.
Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. The principal's son. Oh, no. So his mother. Oh, my God. So hang on. Ulrich isn't the principal. Ulrich is involved. Dude, they're heavily involved in the community. So Ulrich is involved in the police force in the small town. But the wife, the mother, she is the principal. Okay, I see. I don't know why faces aren't sticking with me right now.
Waldweg von der Schule zur Siedlung. Davon 2 LKW-Spuren. Allein in der Region Winden 21.312 zugelassene Fahrzeuge.
Jesus.
Das ist alles, was wir haben.
Also haben wir gar nichts.
Yeah, way too much to...
Eriks Vater fährt einen Kleintransporter.
Du glaubst doch nicht, dass der damit was zu tun hat?
Warum bist du dir eigentlich so sicher, dass Erik abgehauen ist?
Das hier ist Winden. Hier sagen sich der Fuchs...
Nothing ever happened. Of course
Das war aber
not.
nicht immer so.
Stranger Things.
Das hier hat nichts mit meinem Bruder zu tun.
My brother. All right, his brother is the one who's whose son. All right, I gotcha. Which makes hang on. I'm again. This is me being slow, and so if that means that Erik is his nephew, right? Okay, so he would have a bit of a personal stake involved in this. Erik Obendorf is Ulrich's nephew, and his brother is the father. Okay, I see.
Ach, deine Mutter hat heute früh wieder den Notruf angerufen. Vielleicht solltest du mal bei ihr vorbeifahren.
Fragst du dich auch manchmal, wann du eigentlich die falsche Abzweigung genommen hast? Und dein Leben das exakte Gegenteil von dem geworden ist, was du eigentlich wolltest?
Damn. Well, I could go back in time, try it again. Okay, he was and now we're looking at the... Dude, everybody's connected. That was the therapist that's talking to Yellow Jacket Kid, right? So that's her husband. Oh my God, dude, everything is connected. I'm glad I'm pausing and taking notes because there's so many people that are all so interconnected and so many names to think about. So this will be very helpful. Oh, the Blue Bloods of Germany. Oh, it's a hotel. I'm gonna have to make a separate page just for locations, honestly. I'll probably reorganize these notes after the first episode. Receptionist? Manager? Hopefully you'll give your name when you address the phone.
Hotel Winden, Regina Tiedemann am Apparat. Was kann ich für Sie tun?
Regina Tiedemann? Okay.
Ja, ich verstehe. Aber da kann man doch sicherlich was machen. Die Kreditrückzahlung vorerst aussetzen zum Beispiel.
Behind on payments.
Es geht doch nur um einen kleinen Aufschub, bis sich das Ganze hier beruhigt hat. Verkalkuliert. Hören Sie mir überhaupt zu? Wer will denn in einer Stadt Urlaub machen, in der ein Kind verschwindet? Wer will denn das? Wollen Sie das, hm?
Just one kid.
Ich hätte dann noch ein Familienzimmer frei. Ihr Banker sitzt auf eurem Haufen Geld und denkt, ihr könnt die Leute schikanieren. Ich habe mir hier was aufgebaut, allein, ohne Hilfe. Mein Mann und ich sind seit 20 Jahren Kunden Ihrer Bank und da kommen Sie mir so, Sie dummes Arschloch!
Scheiße. Owner, 20 plus years.
Ein schwarzes Loch entsteht dann, wenn sich im Anschluss einer Supernova-Explosion...
But yeah, like, I mean, I guess because it's a sleepy town, nothing's ever supposed to happen in it. So if a kid goes missing, that's pretty big news. But like, I mean, I would still go visit. I'd still go visit and stay at a hotel if just one kid went missing. Like,
und eine zusammenstürzende Zentralregion ausbildet, in der selbst die Entstehung der Neutronenmaterie den Kollaps nicht aufhalten
Weißt du, was ich mich seit Tagen frage?
Jeder Stern mit mehr als 3 Sonnen...
Ob das schwärzeste aller Löcher am Arsch von Franziska Doppler wohnt.
Dan. I heard that name earlier. Franziska, and we have Doppler. I wrote that name down before. I see, I'm already forgetting. Who was Franziska again?
Wenn Erik nicht abgehauen ist, sondern, keine Ahnung, abgemurkst wurde oder so.
I think maybe he like time traveled, bro. Dope in the caves, huh?
Der hat da sein ganzes Zeug gelagert.
Gonna rob this kid's dope stash?
Warst lange nicht mehr hier.
Robbing their friend.
Wo ist Papa?
Könntest öfter mal vorbeischauen.
Aha.
Mama, wenn
Sounds
du
like
willst,
my
dass ich
mom.
vorbeikomme, dann ruf mich doch einfach direkt an und nicht den Notruf, okay?
Ich habe wieder was im Wald gesehen. Diesmal ganz deutlich.
Ulrich,
Eine dunkle
mother.
Gestalt mit einem riesigen Kopf.
Mama.
Du glaubst mir nicht.
I'm sure it was actually out there. Mother sees shit in forest. There's so much going on. Like
Es gibt Dinge da draußen, die wir mit unserem kleinen Verstand niemals begreifen werden.
Oh, I believe you. Even without the context of a show, I believe that there's something mysterious out there.
Und das hier habe ich im Wald gefunden.
Candy wrapper. That's something a bit more
Mads so
substantive.
geliebt.
Mods. Who's Mods?
Die Sache mit diesem verschwundenen Erik. Wie bei deinem Bruder damals.
Like your brother back then. 1985. Hang on. Whoa, excuse me? So I assume it's an old candy wrapper. Mother's Day, 1985. Okay. Similar to the business, but his brother's still alive, right? Hang on. Am I going crazy here? My pen's not out, is it? Oh, it actually is. Oh my god. When you actually run through your pens. Okay. This show is really exhausting. In a good way.
Wie bei deinem Bruder damals.
Like with your
Alles
brother
lohnt
back
sich.
then.
Alles ist genauso wie vor 33 Jahren.
33 years ago. For what, one kid goes missing? Was it his brother who went missing? Did his brother temporarily go missing for a little bit? And there's the Wyndon rest home. Okay. So we have the caves, power plant, the hotel. What's this, Twin Peaks right now? I gotta have like notes for characters and locations, notes for events in a timeline, and then notes for like episode by episode what happens. I love the unsettling music though.
Es wird wieder passieren. Es wird wieder passieren.
Old man with the f***ed up ear. Oh no. Oh no, hang on, whoa. So old man with a messed up ear. If this music is indicative of the time, this could be from back in the 80s as well. Because now we have, what, some kid who's being held in a room here? Oh, it's the kid! It's the kid! Oh my god! Okay, wow, lots happening. Eric Obendorf, okay. I have no context for... That's the interesting part. All this, the stuff in here, even the chair, this kind of seems like it could be dated. Ooh, I don't know. Knowing that the show is going to be talking all about time travel, that makes me think this kid, like he had a pot stash in the cave, right? And now he's missing. He's off the map for 2 weeks, but clearly he's alive. Something tells me went in the cave, wound. Maybe he's back in time. Maybe it is the 80s because once again, everything in this town connects to each other in some way or another. So that happens. And for some reason, he's being held in this room and presumably tortured, it looks like. Crazy, but I love it. The plot thickens.
Wir gehen heute Abend zu den Höhlen.
Pfadfinder Alarm?
Vater glaubt, dass da Eriks Dope findet.
Also, is that girl, hang on a second. Am I crazy? Is that, that's Martha, right? Is that Martha? Again, all these families are connected. So literally the Ulrich's family, like which would explain how he would have like ran into this mystery kid's, mother to begin with. But he's like committing infidelity with this kid's mother. But these kids are all hanging out with each other. Interesting.
Ey, nur weil du nicht über deinen eigenen Tellerrand gucken kannst, heißt es ja nicht, dass da draußen nicht trotzdem irgendwelche Sachen abgehen, die nur nicht an die Öffentlichkeit gelangen, weil die Atommafia nicht will, dass sie an die Öffentlichkeit
Atmen
gelangen.
nicht vergessen. Franziska?
Magnus?
Franziska?
Die ist jetzt auf die
One of the
Alte, oder
kids.
was?
Gehen wir heute Abend zu den Höhlen und gucken einfach mal.
Ja, Mann.
So unless she's just giving him a hard time. And that's Magnus. Okay, so Magnus has a crush on... Oh, that's where I heard the name, because he said Franziska, and that's Doppler. I'm not sure who the Dopplers are, but unless that picture on the chief's desk was one of the Dopplers. I think Franziska is the daughter of the therapist and I don't know if she's the chief of police, but she definitely is involved in the police. Dude, everything is connected. Like I mean, it's a small town, right? So we just happen to be focusing on these important families, I suppose.
Hältst du es nicht mal einen halben Tag aus?
Unmöglich, ich sterbe hier.
Oh. She works at the power plant?
Ich weiß nicht.
Regarding the infidelity, I'll reserve judgment until I have further context, but it just happens, you know, adults fall in and out of love, but it's even more difficult because like I can sympathize with the situation where you build up a life with somebody and then just matters of the heart and the human heart, all of a sudden you just don't feel the same way and you fall for somebody else, which I think there was like a doctors and therapists in the past have been quoted as saying, you'll probably fall in love about 4 or 5 times in your life. And if you're lucky, they're all with the same person. And again, I'm no authority on this matter. I have no context or anything, but when I hear about infidelity, I don't jump immediately straight to judgment. I get that matters of the heart. We're all innately flawed. To err is human, and we're just very flawed, messy creatures anyway. So I play devil's advocate. I'll at least hear somebody out, but it's still rough. It's rough stuff.
Ich bin am Wochenende in Frankfurt, Fortbildung. Die zahlen Hotelzimmer.
Ja, ich dachte...
Du dachtest?
Zu lang drüber nach. Es gibt
viele Bewerberinnen.
Gonna invite her for a trip to Frankfurt?
Vielleicht.
I feel like we focused a lot on him. There's the family photo over there. Oh no. Discovers a hair that's not hers, huh? Interesting. Went for his morning jog. Damn. Whoa. So far, I love the cinematography and the color grading correction and all this. Like, I love the color palettes. I could use a massage. I'm overdue for a professional one.
Soll nachher regnen. Narben spüren sowas. Die können sozusagen in die Zukunft schauen.
Oh.
Das Gewebe verhärtet sich und...
I see. Okay, so hang on a second. The kid, oh my god, there's so much in the way of notes. Kid's mother is a massage therapist, and it looks like she's treating somebody at the power plant, hence why she brought the table inside. See, I love this show is not spoon feeding me who these people, I mean, some of them it's a bit more obvious what their occupation is because, goes to his school and they call them the principal, or like goes to the police station and is speaking with authority. But to see her in here, you can piece together because she, what she's doing and then the context of why she's there. So I like that.
Danke.
Does he run the power plant?
Nimmt mich das Ganze ja mehr mit, als ich dachte. In einem Jahr soll hier alles vorbei sein. Fast auf den Tag genau vor 33 Jahren bin ich nach Winden gekommen.
Wait, nearly 33 years ago to the day when I came to Winden. Ulrich's mother was saying that the incident happened 33 years ago. Okay, so, oh my god, there's so much going on. No coincidence. Everything is connected.
Ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass es so zu Ende geht. Aber alles hat seine Zeit.
Ja. Alles hat seine Zeit.
Es tut mir leid. Das mit Michael.
Mikia. Okay, Michael.
Wie geht's Jonas?
Look at that. Not even, we're over halfway through the episode. We finally get names. Okay. The kid's name is Jonas. Jonas. And I feel like he's going to be one of the main characters for sure. And Michael was the father. Okay. See, and I like how we went that long before we heard the names because diegetically it would have been too on the nose to mention their names earlier on.
Gut. Uns geht's gut. Ja, Hannah, ja. Der Strom ist schon wieder weg. Also
Hannah, okay, another name. I'm flipping back and forth here. So many people.
Ja, Hannah, ja. Der Strom ist schon wieder weg. Also ich weiß nicht, wenn du uns aus dem Haus haben willst, dann sag's doch einfach. Dein Enkel hatte ich seit über 3 Monaten nicht gesehen. Denkst du, Michael hätte das gewollt? Das ist einfach krank.
Hannah's the mother. Okay, I see. But she knows something. Mother, massage therapist. Mother, her name is Hannah. The death happened. If you want us out of the house, then just say so. Power's cut off. That's of her behest, I take it. If that's the mother, is that Hannah's grandmother? Wait, is that Hannah's mother or was that Michael's mother? Do you think Michael wanted that? It's got to be Michael's mother. I assume because she's also arm over his shoulder. She takes the letter and potentially keeps it hidden in secret because otherwise I feel like Hannah's somebody who would have wanted to see what's in that. And then obviously because Michael's son is like, yeah, he did all this, didn't say a word. So she's keeping this main secret from all of them. But today's the big day. Hiding Michael's unalive note. But it's almost time. November 4th, 10:13 p.m. Gotta wait 4 hours. I feel like there's going to be a big twist to reveal at the end of this. But my guess is that Eric, the missing kid, was like going to go back to the caves to smoke his stash. It's almost 8. Okay, I like that. It's included in the shot for context. But I think he went back in time through that cave.
Hannah, ist aber schön.
Hey.
Wir haben uns ja ewig nicht gesehen.
Doppler, right?
Geht's dir?
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm seeing your husband.
Ganz okay.
Oh no.
Schön. Geh doch schon rein, ich komm gleich nach, ja?
By the way, can I see one of your hairs really quick? I just want to, just want to take a sample. No reason. like haunting, chilling, mysterious. So is this the anniversary of it all, by the way? Yeah, dude, straight up Stranger Things. Like, we're gonna all go out there to smoke our potentially dead best friend's pot because we're great kids. And then something mysterious or bad is gonna happen.
Wo sind Bartosz und die anderen?
Bartos? Is that his friend? More names. I'm about to go through my 3rd page here.
Zu spät. Wie immer. Was mit Bartosz? Ich wollt's.
Ist schon okay, das musst du nicht erklären.
Okay, that's his friend. Okay, so...
Will ich aber. Ich hab dir eine SMS geschrieben, als du weg warst. Nicht nur eine. Aber ich hab die nie abgeschickt. Es hat sich alles irgendwie falsch angehört und das letzte Mal zwischen uns passiert ist.
Summer Fling.
Ist wirklich okay. Ist was?
Ich glaube, ich habe gerade ein Déjà-vu. Das Licht, der Wald, als ob das alles schon mal passiert ist.
I'm sure it has. 33 years ago.
Ein Fehler an der Matrix.
Was?
Wenn
The
die Welt
Matrix,
eine
you know?
Simulation ist, dann ist ein Déjà-vu ein Fehler an der Matrix.
Hey, kids
Oder
culture.
eine Botschaft aus dem Jenseits.
Ooh. And she's
Das habe ich mal
spiritual.
gelesen.
Whoa.
Schön, dass du wieder da bist.
Lust in the eyes, huh?
Ey,
Bar
was soll
Bartos.
das werden?
Elternversammlung. Und Heider hat die Kotzerei, also hab ich den jetzt an der Backe.
Hi Jonas. Ultimate Fistbump?
Hey, du bringst jetzt sofort wieder zurück?
Bring du den doch wieder zu.
Instead of Heidi, is it just like a dopey name for the kid? Because the kid's name is Mikael, right? But he said Heidi, so...
Ich bin ja kein Baby mehr.
Was macht denn der Spasti hier?
Oh.
Hey.
Everybody does this to this kid? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Jesus. Leave the kid alone. Boy, oh boy. Maybe the 5th wheel, huh? Oh, the old man's left the home.
Es wird wieder passieren.
It's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. Old man with the messed up ear.
Ihr wisst alle, dass Erik seit 14 Tagen als vermisst gilt.
It's
Es gibt
going
zum
to
jetzigen
happen
Zeitpunkt keine neuen Erkenntnisse.
Danke, Charlotte. Danke.
Charlotte. Perfect. Okay. Is it Charlotte Doppler? God, I'm wearing this sheet out right now. Possibly chief of police.
Was denn für Maßnahmen? Du hast doch gerade gehört, dass nicht klar ist, dass überhaupt was passiert ist.
Oh, just, you know, martial law.
Ja, aber bis das geklärt ist,
Get
müssen
a
wir von
curfew.
allem ausgehen. Auch, dass Erik eben nicht einfach abgehauen ist.
Diese Panikmacherei ist doch lächerlich. Charlotte, korrigier mich, aber Winden hat im ganzen Umkreis die niedrigste Straftatenrate. Hier rennen doch nicht irgendwelche Mörder rum.
Good thing the wife didn't see it, huh? Yeah, so nobody
Ich glaube,
knows.
was mit Erik
Everybody's
passiert
pointing
ist.
fingers,
Bei
casting
uns in der Klasse
blame.
sagen die, dass er von jemandem entführt wurde, der ihn jetzt in seinen Keller gesperrt hat.
That's correct. That's correct. He is. I think he's
Kann
locked
doch
up in a
sein.
basement somewhere.
Also, dass er irgendwo eingesperrt ist und nicht mehr raus kann.
Yeah, kid's got the inside
Warum
line.
macht das jemand?
Is that a
Jemand
glow-in-the-dark
anderen
skeleton
einsperren.
hoodie?
Nein, weil auch wenn Mama und Papa dir erzählen wollen, dass die meisten Leute da draußen nett sind, es trotzdem Leute gibt, die einfach das Gegenteil von nett sind.
So wie deine Schwester.
Schwester.
Mein Vater hat immer gesagt, Gut und Böse sind eine Frage der Perspektive. Toter Vater, schlechtes Thema?
Huh.
Und wenn Erik nicht mehr lebt,
We're just gonna
wenn
go
er
over
irgendwo
that?
tot
Dude,
liegt
why
und
are...
niemand findet ihn, das
Why is everybody like... Something else had to have happened if all these people are giving this kid, like at school, they're looking at him like he's a freak and look at him for a certain way. Was that before or after like what went down? And so then he's gone for 2 months. All of a sudden he's a pariah for some reason. All of a sudden he's the weirdo, the odd one out. He can't even make a joke about his dead father to like bring some levity in the situation without getting sideways glances from his quote unquote friends. Like I'm sure there's more context that we are not getting right now. She can notice that she's missing.
Das Ganze jetzt nicht hochkochen, sonst haben wir in ein paar Tagen die Presse in der Stadt.
Ja, dass das nicht in deine Pläne passt, ist klar, Regina.
Wenn du mein
Regina.
Hotel meinst, darum geht es doch jetzt gar nicht.
Ach nein, worum geht's denn dann?
Es geht um unsere Stadt.
Sure.
Falsch! Es geht hier um ein verschwundenes Kind.
Der ist wahrscheinlich einfach abgehauen. Hast du doch gerade gehört. Vielleicht kümmerst du dich
Oh,
einfach
boy.
mal um deine eigenen Probleme.
There's shit over
Ich
here,
habe
huh?
keine Ahnung, wovon du redest.
My problems, huh? What problems would those be? Old man's back.
It's happening again. 33 years. Es wird wieder passieren.
Dude just walked in like troll in the dungeon. Oh, she knows him. Okay, hang on. So, the old man's name is Helge, and this is possibly Charlotte's father.
Was machst du hier?
Ist es schon zu spät?
Helge, ich bin Charlotte. Ich bring dich jetzt zurück, okay?
Left
Es
the
wird
home
wieder passieren.
to wander in and say that. Well, yeah, I've heard it mentioned a couple times now. Oh, dude, that note though. Dude, this mother is faithfully waiting. The patience of a saint here. Oh, what do you want to bet? If the kid went, if this is all happening again, and we have this early monologuing by an unknown elderly gentleman, right? And the whole thing is going into how time is a circle. It's not linear. It's like wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, patterns, loops, repetition. What I took that to believe is that Eric goes missing 2019 here, 33 years ago in this town's past, and all these connections are happening. 33 years ago, something happens with Ulrich's brother. I don't know if it's his brother or somebody else, but something happens 33 years ago to the date almost, where a kid goes missing, right? And then that's what this guy Helge is saying. If it's happening again, is it something where it's like both kids went into this cave over 30 years ago and then swapped maybe, and like one went back in time, one went forward in time, or perhaps they can only go back in time with this cave? But because I was thinking if there's the symmetry of it, and it's like things are repeating the same way, that the past and the present are what we're seeing reflected symmetrically for the sake of this like narrative paradigm, right? That's what I'm getting from it.
Jonas!
Cameras. Wait, can you hear the camera? Are raining from the power plant. Jonas hears raining. Dude, this is a little bit risky. You're gonna do it just out back behind the school? So he wanted to hook up before Frankfurt, or is she coming with? Dude, this is the worst place to do it. I mean, it's part of what makes it so pleasurable, right? The taboo nature of it. But of all places to do it, at the school where your wife, like, is the principal. It's time. 10:14 p.m. Did he take into consideration how long it would take for her to open the letter? Man, oh man. Oh, dude. I'm hooked. Alright, we're at the time travel cave. Is the stash in the chair? I thought it was in the cave.
Das war mal hier.
Man.
Sucht ihr das?
Dude, man.
Was will die denn jetzt hier?
Oh, boy.
Laut Definition des Begriffs Besitz, also der Herrschaft einer Person über eine Sache, gehört das momentan noch mir. Aber ich verkaufe.
Oh, opportunist. She must have overheard. Franziska Doppler. Does that mean that Jonas's love interest, this is her sister, right? This is Franziska?
Was gibst du mir dafür?
Einen Arschtritt?
You gonna beat up a girl
Was da
out here
drin
in the
ist
woods?
locker 500 wert. Für 200 wechselt es den Besitzer. Papi hat doch so viel Geld.
Auf zu quatschen.
Who's his father?
Mir einfach den Beutel. Jackpot.
Damn.
Was ist denn das?
Whoa. Dude, I'd be freaked out. Even with 4 people here with me. Or 5 now.
Hey, Scheiße.
Question mark. Time travel cave. Electromagnetic interference. It's no coincidence it's so close to the power plant, right? Oh, they all ran. I was about to say everybody but Jonas. Oh, dude, what is this, like, operatic horror choir? Nice.
Mikkel?
Keep running?
Mikkel!
All your friends are gone now, dude. Oh, geez, someone's gonna show up in the woods.
Jonas.
Excuse me? Dude, someone just whispers my name in the woods. Dude, screw this. Whoa. Is that his father? I can't tell, being covered in the schmutz. Terrifying, though. Terrifying. Jonas sees father? Question mark? I couldn't quite tell. Shoot, a downpour out of nowhere. Oh, but Mikkel. Oh no. It's gonna happen again. Mikkel's gone. Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna happen again. Mikkel. Gone. Just like Houdini, huh? He got to be the magician he always wanted to be. He's gonna be like, it happened. It happened. Oh, is she gonna see?
Zu spät. Wir sind zu spät.
We're too late. It's happened. Oh no. Amber Alert, what's up? Do we not find out what the letters said? Oh, crafty. Okay. Right back into the tree of life over here is Methul. It's enough to devastate her emotionally, it looks like. Is it the truth of what happened? Yeah, Mikkel's still gone. Dude, he was right there, though. So literally, like, loud noise happens from the cave in the woods. Everybody runs. Dude, Mikkel was right there in front of him. He stumbles, he trips, gets up. Mikkel's immediately gone. Here's a whisper of somebody who knows his name. I think it's his dad, but it's too hard to tell, covered in, like, black goo or blood or whatever. But Mikkel just, like, vanishes like that. Not even in the cave, just outside of it in the woods. Oh, jeez. But what did you see? Was that your dad you saw in the woods there? Was he actually there? Now Ulrich's gonna go manually start searching. Is he gonna dive into the cave? 33 years ago it happens. Now it happens again to your brother's son. And now to one of your sons. That can't be a coincidence. What is up with this cave, though? Is that the end? Oh, so pretty. Love these shots. Nature. It's a whole lot of nature, like imagery with nature in this show so far. Now everybody's worrying about their kids, their families. He's been out there all night, I'm sure, searching. But now they're setting up shop outside of the cave because this happened to, this happened right outside of it. 2 kids gone missing in the forest now. Something's got to be going on.
Ja.
Habt ihr ihn gefunden?
Nichts. Keine Spur von Mikkel. Wie geht's, Franziska?
Charlotte, ich muss dir...
Du, ich muss los.
Okay.
What? I have to tell you what? Isn't that her husband? I have to tell you what? He's religious. Or perhaps he's just like very concerned, worrying now. Oh no. Which one? Who is it? Yikes. Which kid? Which kid was it? But watch it not be look, it's not gonna be either of the kids. What you watch is gonna be a kid from like 1980, whatever. It's gonna somehow be a miraculously preserved body of the kid that disappeared 33 years ago. I'm telling you. Is it? Is it Mikkel? Wearing the skeleton hoodie? Did you check? I mean, luckily he had a very identifiable outfit. Bro, dude, you gotta, yeah, confirm the body. It's like, this isn't Mikkel, he's gonna say. It's not gonna be the kid. Yeah, definitely not the same kid. There's like a band of like melded flesh around his eyes and ears.
Das ist nicht Mikkel.
Do you know who it is? And the kid's got a Walkman, which is a very, well, not a direct walk. Oh, it is a Walkman. Indicative of the year, of the 80s. See, I was just thinking. Who's doing this? Jesus. See, I saw the band of melded flesh around the kid's ears and eyes, and I thought about this machine that was being held here. And with the Walkman, again, being indicative of the time period. So, what are these kids like being sent back in time through this cave into the hands of whoever this is, and they're being experimented on or tortured for some reason, and then whenever the kid is like, inevitably like dies from it, they're just like yeeted back to like yeeted forward in the future. Yeah, I think just be yeeted back into the future. Interesting. I am 110% here for this ride. So this show is, what, 3 seasons, right? Like, ooh, it's going to be so much to get into. 3 seasons, episodes are between like 40 and 50 minutes apiece. Okay, there's a mystery here for sure. And I have already 3 whole pages worth of notes of just character. I'm going to have to organize all this type of stuff, and like these family trees and their role in the town and all that. But yeah, cool. That is the first episode of Dark. Time is a cycle. All ties into each other. It repeats. It's not linear. I'm down though. Science fiction, mystery going on. A lot of hidden, like you can extrapolate a lot of information based on the characters and what they say to each other, how they act in their day-to-day lives. I've pieced together a lot of both obvious stuff, but also there's like subtleties here. There's some gaps you can bridge based on the information they've provided for you, but also if this show's worth its salt, there'll be a lot of subterfuge and a lot of subversion of expectations is what I'm hoping for as well. I'm here for it. I'm so excited. I'm not going to read any of these descriptions because I don't want any spoilers or anything like that. Again, these go to Patreon first, so if you're watching this on YouTube right now, then most likely episode 2 is already available over on patreon.com/MovieMan101. Otherwise, you being involved here to watch on the channel is more than enough. I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope, once again, I get it, for some people the pausing is a little bit too much. I can understand that. I can get why. But for those that are here and enjoy this type of like dissection of shows and just enjoying the material and really savoring it, then I hope we all stick around for the journey. Also, over on Instagram, you can find me on the socials. I'm most active on there, MovieMan101 Pro. Every now and then I try to do some giveaways. And then whenever I do gaming as well, twitch.tv/MovieMan101 for all of your gaming needs and such. I try to stream at least once a week whenever I can. All I would ask you guys and gals, feel free to talk about the show below. If you want to like comment on my theories, I would beg, if you can help it, no spoilers, please. I'll try to avoid reading those if I can help it, but feel free to comment, feel free to correct me. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. Stay tuned for episode 2. Have a good day, have a good night, and as always, goodbye, travelers.